Uh, Abhilasha, since you have the experience of walking through 7,500 startups, according to you, what are the main reasons startup fail?
There's so many factors why startups fail, but I think a startup in its early stage is not a professional setup; it's a personal setup. So usually, it is the entrepreneur who gives up. For whatever reasons, does not feel like he can pursue this with the same passion that he started it, is the reason why he calls it quits. Which I've seen that for people want to do a startup for various reasons. They're not really, they don't have the entrepreneurial DNA. They want to do it because a friend did it and raised some money, and now he's all over the news. So now he's really excited about that journey. And I think that fizzles out. The whole gung ho about being an entrepreneur eventually fizzles out, because when you get into the skin of the game, you realize that this is not easy. It's going to be, nobody tells you about the kind of hurdles that you face as an early stage founder, and not everyone's built with that DNA to be problem solving, and to have that metal to keep your sanity while you go through this whole process. And I feel that they reach the point where they feel, yeah, isse acha to let's just take up a job, in a corporate. We would be doing much better. So I've seen most of the entrepreneurs, just fizzle out in terms of energy. Obviously, there are times where the market, timing is so important. You could be doing a startup, today, which would actually make sense maybe 5 years later, because the supporting ecosystem has grown, right? Like doing a D2C company today is receiving money. I know for a fact 10 years ago, when just horizontal e-commerce had just come, at that time DTC or vertical e-commerce would not have raised money, right? And so everything has a timing, everything has external macro factors that you have to take into account when you are initiating, solving for something. And having said all of that, you have to be so committed to building a company. It's more than the commitment of a marriage. I think, even in a marriage, you would think for once that you want to walk out. With this, you have to just really take yourself through it. So that is the reason why I feel that many companies don't make it to the next round.
Excellent. That's a great tip. Great tips, Abhilasha.